Right, YouTube, it's Shadow King Nazru, and I'm here with my review of Dragonball Daima, episode 19. I got the sunglasses on, and for longtime fans, you all know that when I had the sunglasses on, it means things just got real. Alright, let's get into this review. I got my notes right here. Dr. Irinsu expects Demon Purunga to make her the Supreme Demon Queen. However, Demon Purunga turns Goku and all his friends to adults. So yeah, Glorio did the right thing. And it turns out that unlike regular Purunga, Demon Purunga only grants one wish and leaves. Uh, Goma thinks that despite everyone being adults again, that he can still win. Vegeta says that it's his turn to fight Goma, and Goku begrudgingly accepts. And Base Vegeta then we see Base Vegeta fight Goma, and I wouldn't say he's evenly matched with Goma, but he seems to be keeping up with him. So, uh, there. So while the evidence still shows that even in their kid versions, that Goku and Vegeta and what have you were more powerful than they were in the Buu saga, they still weren't as powerful as their adult versions in Daima. Uh, then we cut to Arinsu reminding Glorio that she saved him from the third demon world, and she decides to fire him. But despite this, Glorio thanks her for her generosity. Honestly, surprised she didn't kill him on the spot. So maybe Arinsu may be evil, but she's not heartless. And sticking further to that, Majin Ku says that she's going to stick with Arinsu no matter what, which makes her happy. So that's a nice bit of character development. Arinsu kind of gave up on Majin Ku after he failed to defeat Tamagami 1, but he's stuck by her. He's helped her out, even though sometimes she doesn't acknowledge some of the things he does, like when he solved the math problem after Majin Du defeated Tamagami 1, but she thought that Majin Du solved the problem. But Majin Du was actually just killed with it as long as it made her happy and Majin Du happy. Honestly, I honestly hope Majin Ku and Majin Du stick around. Maybe they get some kind of redemption arc or something. And maybe King Caden could probably come up with some kind of compromise with Dr. Rintu. Like maybe she gives up her evil ways, but in exchange, he continues to fund her research or something like that. Anyway, Goma and Vegeta continue to fight, with Vegeta getting a few clean hits in base, but not enough to do significant damage. Then Vegeta goes Super Saiyan 3 and does significantly better against him. But Goma keeps being healed by the third eye. And Goma starts saying, I can do this all day. Oh, great. He's he's quoting Captain America. Not exactly the best time to be doing that, considering that we have Falcon. We have a movie where Falcon pretends to be Captain America and fights Red Hulk and the leader, making that movie seem more like a Hulk movie rather than a quote unquote Captain America movie. Doesn't matter though, that movie sucks and it's gonna bomb at the box office. Everyone thanks Glorio for turning Goku and his friends into adults, and Goku gets Glorio's name right for the first time. Yes, folks, he can be taught. Vegeta continues to dominate Goma in Super Saiyan 3, even overpowering Goma in the beam struggle with his final flash, but in typical fashion, it doesn't get the job done. It's nothing really final about the final flash, is it? Goma is restored by the third eye, and is and is starting to be on par with Vegeta. In typical fashion for Super Saiyan 3, Vegeta is suffering from fatigue because while Super Saiyan 3 is powerful and doesn't suffer the speed drawback of Super Saiyan Grade 3, it it still suffers the massive stamina loss. so it's not exactly ideal for prolonged fights. Which is probably a reason why Vegeta doesn't use Super Saiyan 3 after Daima. Goku and Piccolo agree that Vegeta won't win with Super Saiyan 3 if he can't finish the fight soon. Goku notes that Goma hasn't even gotten exhausted yet, and Piccolo deduces that it's because the third eye keeps rejuvenating Goma, as well as they still being somewhat damaged from their previous bout with him despite being in their adult bodies. Aritsu, meanwhile, mentions how Abara used to attach and remove the third eye when he was the Demon King, and she tells Majin Ku to get the Book of Magic items to find out about the third eye's weakness. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta keeps punching Goma in the chest, but he's getting extremely exhausted and it's having less and less effect. Goma retaliates with a hard punch to Vegeta's face, and Vegeta turns back to base form from exhaustion. Despite Goku offering to switch, Vegeta still believes he can beat Goma. Prideful moron. An absolute prideful moron. Piccolo says that since Goma has seemingly infinite stamina and regeneration, yeah, I'm getting Majin Buu vibes here, Goku switching places wouldn't make much of a difference. Majin Ku and Rinsu search her book for a way to defeat Goma, with Ku using his magic and intelligence to find it faster. Vegeta continues to fight the losing battle because he's a prideful idiot. And Arinsu tells everyone that the third eye can be removed if they hit Goma in the head 3 times. No, I think this might be a reference to when uh, Fusion Reborn, when when Gogeta fought Janemba, and he before he did his Stardust Punisher, he kicked Janemba in the head 3 times. You guys never remember that thing when he does his knee kick to Janemba's head 3 times before he finishes them all. I feel like that's a reference towards that. Despite being thanked by Glorio and Supreme Kai, Arinsu says that she just wants to defeat Goma. Huh. Tsundere behavior. Tsundere behavior. Goku says he'll fight Goma while Piccolo finds an opening to hit him 3 times. That's okay. So it's nice to see that Goku is forming a strategy with Piccolo. And it seems very reminiscent to when Goku and Piccolo first fought Raditz, where they realized that they can't defeat this opponent on their own. So they need to come up with some sort of strategy. Uh-huh. Let's see what. Okay. Okay, here we go. Supreme Kai says Vegeta would rather die than to let the others interfere in his match, and Bulma argues with Vegeta to let Goku fight Goma, and threatens to never take a bath with him again, causing him to retreat back to where the group is. I mean, this was this was absolute Toriyama humor, and I love it. I'm all for it. I mean, you should if you haven't seen the scene, you should definitely see it because once he hears that, he just zips like he's the fastest character in all of fiction. I mean, oof, man, it was that amazing just to watch Vegeta get this humiliating moment. I mean, what the only thing that would have made it would have made it funnier is if Bulma threatened to never take a bath, just period. Like she would just allow herself to stink all that much just to spite Vegeta. I mean, that would be out of character since she's kind of vain, but it still would have been funny. Goku confronts Goma, and Goma suggests Goku and his allies all fight him together again. And then we get to the really good part. Goku, reminiscent of the Buu saga, shows off the different Super Saiyan forms. Just remember that scene when he did it in front of Majin Buu and Babidi, until he turns Super Saiyan 4, and this time Goku deliberately takes off his shirt, resolving the issue I always had with Super Saiyan 4, where the shirt would just inexplicably disappear, but creating a new one since the last time he turned Super Saiyan 4, he didn't take the shirt off and it still disappeared. Uh, so we got rid of one issue and created another one in its place. Huh. And that's pretty much where the episode ends off. All in all, I enjoyed this episode. It was nice to see Glorio follow his conscience and turn our heroes back into adults. We got a better understanding of how powerful Goma with the third eye is against the adult Z fighters. While he's not as strong as adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, the third eye keeps rejuvenating him, which makes him a difficult opponent. I still, however, believe the Boar with the third eye in a hypothetical situation and the Majin Amp would have been a bigger threat, and it would have taken something like Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan 3 Vegito to defeat him. The animation was well done. It was nice to see Arinsu develop appreciation for Majin Ku, despite not being as strong as she would have liked. And she still helped out our heroes, albeit for selfish reasons. So she may be a villain, but she has a bit of nuance, and you could see some potential redemption for her. It was also nice to see Goku and Piccolo form a strategy. Like again, it says it reminded me of how they defeated Raditz. And as always, it's always good to see uh, a joke at Vegeta's expense. And I'm so glad Bulma delivered on that. Bravo, Toriyama. Bravo. This was a nice gift you gave us before you died. Anyway, you guys tell me in the comment section down below. What did you think of this episode? I'll catch you mortals later.